update from the Soul Project. And this time I've revisited the Flandre Scarlet Cameo battle. With the initial dialogue, I've only changed the beginning only a little bit. And the actual battle itself, well, you'll get to see. I've changed Flandre's arts. Yeah, she pretty much stole from Remilia from the third game that I wasn't working on and just decided to cancel. This will be by far the longest and most tiresome battle in the game. So, when the game is released, don't bother trying to take on Flandre unless you have a lot of free time and are really bored. The one problem I had with testing this battle is the game tended to slow down quite a bit. You may also notice that I changed the name of some of the player arts. I'll eventually explain that, but not in here. Cranberry Trap is, of course, the first spell card attack. It has a very uninteresting animation. RPG Maker XP has a limit on how many items you can have in an animation. So I had to cut corners. I may one day remake Flandre's spell card attacks before the game is released. If it's ever released. I'm not sure why, but I changed Levitain into a single target attack. It does do more damage than Cranberry Trap right now. Enough damage that it has a tendency to cancel player action. And as you just saw, Levitain also has a very uninteresting animation. But I can tell you, it's certainly better than the last one. This is probably the best one I've made so far. idea was that the battle should end when the real Flandre is beaten. However, a mistaken eventing prevented that. So this ended up being a lot longer than it should have. But don't worry, I cut that part out. You won't be seeing the entire thing. One thing you should know about the Flandre battle is all of her spell card attacks are of the darkness element. So before taking her on, it'll be a good idea to outfit yourself with plenty of darkness resistant stuff. It goes without saying that counterclock is by far my worst animation. And because of that, this is the shortest clip. You've probably also noticed that the scrolling has gone a lot slower than it was at the start of the video. There's not really much I can do about that. Just like in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, the idea for this battle is to simply survive it. This will go on for at least 20 turns, and then Flandre will reappear and begin the final spell card attack. So be sure to keep an eye, or keep count of your turns, and make sure all your characters are buffed up before the final spell card. You've probably also noticed that the animation for this is, well, basically a recycled 4-of-a-kind and cranberry trap. Yeah, I got seriously lazy with that one. Obviously, as the final spell card attack, ripples of 495 years will do the most damage. Of course, it's not doing that much now, because I have the difficulty set on easy, and the characters are at level 99. And I had to nerf her spell card attacks because they were simply doing way too much damage. On previous tests, Cranberry Trap alone was taking everyone out in at least 2 or 3 turns. And there was that previously mentioned problem about character actions being cancelled during high damage hits. And that's basically all I have to show for now.